Hey guys, how's it going again today? So as you can see, we're gonna do some server stuff today. So as you may know, 1.12 just came out. If you go to getbukkit.net or org, or I forget what it is, they've got Bukkit downloads. But of course, if you download the Bukkit, here I'll show you myself, it gives you fancy errors when you try to run it and nothing works. So I've created a solution which you can get from Mediafire. So I'm going to leave the link in the description to the Mediafire page. Basically, you go here and you can get this, upload it myself. Yeah. Here I can even show you. I'm that cool. I upload it myself. It is right there. So yeah, you're downloading from a trustable source, which is me. But anyway, so here's the file that you will download. All you have to do is extract files, wherever, doesn't matter, and you'll get a folder that looks like that. So open up your folder. Here's the server folder, because zips are weird and they do stuff like that. And then you open it up again, and here's all the server files. Now, as you may notice, all of this stuff here that I provided for you, for all of the stuff in here, this is prime server file, everything, all good. You know you want it. And yeah, just read through that first. So the EULA should be set to true. Just make sure when you download. Pretty sure that's what I uploaded. But anyway, so you want to open up your run.bat. It should be default to have a maximum of 1 gig of RAM. Now, if you're like me, you want more than a gig of RAM. Since I have 16 gigs on my computer total for RAM, I'm going to change mine to include 8 gigs of RAM, which I think is gotta think about this. It's 1024 times 8, right? I'm having a math fart right now. Usually I remember this. Let's just use a calculator, because I don't remember anything. So 1024 is 1 gig, and I wanted, alright, yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was on the edge there. I was like, is it 96 or is it 92? But anyway, there we go. So there we go. Anyway guys, so just set that to whatever you want. If you want to, some people do this, you can do XMS and then type 1024, and that will set a minimum of 1 gig, but I don't do that, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that off. Now if you do the README, it says remove that if you want a cracked server or offline server. That allows you to just have anyone join your server. It doesn't use the Minecraft online servers. So like, let's say if Minecraft goes down for some reason, which you always know there's gonna be that one tard that shuts down Minecraft like once a year. So you just remove that and you can play on your server whenever you want. But anyway, so we're going to save once you're done fiddling with that. But you want to make sure that craftbukkit.jar is in there for the jar that you're running. So just double click that and it will start. Now it will take a second to load libraries since I did not put any worlds in there, so you're gonna have to create your own world, and world. 2 of those being the nether and the end, and the other one being the overworld, of course. So it's gonna load up like so. I did put Essentials and Vault in there ahead of time for you. In case you don't know what Essentials and Vault is, Essentials is all the essentials that a server should have, and fault is money thing. So yeah, so now that's the basic stuff for a Minecraft server. And in its current state, if you just open up Minecraft and run 1.12 and then you go on to your own server. Oh wait, I almost forgot, there's permissions in there as well, so you can set up your own ranks. When you first join, it should set you as a member. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else it would do. But anyway, so I have mine all the way up here at the top, and it'll say server name here, 1.12. We'll talk about changing that in just a moment. So as you can see, you can go ahead and log in, and it should put your character on the list of people. And of course, I spawned close enough to water that it gave me the boat thing. But anyway, so here you are. You spawned into Minecraft. You can jump around and stuff. And for some reason my game is muted. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. But anyway, so here you are in your new world. It probably won't look the same as mine. It might. You have absolutely no idea. But alright, well, I don't have permission to do /seed. So best way to do that, to figure out what your seed is, just type seed in here, and that's the seed that I have, in case any of you want to load the same seed as me. Anyway, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is type in stop, shut it down. Do not click the X, that is a terrible idea. And then once it's closed all the way, then you can click the X, but type stop first until you see those 3 lines that I put in there for you. So now technically you could press any letter and that just does the same thing. I would suggest pressing any key on your keyboard other than clicking the X, because you have no idea what will happen. But I didn't do anything important yet. So now that your server, everything's loaded for you. Now if you go through here, it'll show you everything. Sorry about my dog if you can hear him. He gets a little bit distracted by dogs outside. As long as he doesn't start barking, it should be fine. And so we go through all of this. It should look good to everyone, a bit like this. But what we're gonna wanna do here, so this allows you to change the amount of players you have. So I could set it to 100 players total. And then view distance is the number of chunks that it loads. Even if you have your view distance set up higher to like 32 chunks, it'll only load 10 maximum. And then right here, these are like color codes. Now if you're using like bungee cord or like a custom server name thing, then it will use the other Minecraft codes, which is like and4 and stuff. These are custom colors using what's it called? It's like hexadecimal or something like that. I can't remember it right now, but anyway, you would go ahead and change this to whatever you want. We'll just say commentalist official server. Now I host my own servers on my own computer, so if you decide to be a piece of crap and do bad stuff to it, that's not cool, just a fair warning. A lot of people host their own servers on their own computer. If you are, you can always just open up the internet and go to ipchicken.com, and that'll give you your IP address. It's the big blue number in the middle with a bunch of periods in between it. Just copy that, give it to your friends so then they can join. What you're going to do is load this, and I probably shouldn't have closed Minecraft. Need it open again. So your server should load like normal. You can just minimize it and it will do its own thing. Just load up Minecraft again. should see your server once my Minecraft loads. Come on. Okay, Mojang, we see your advertisement for your own game on your game. Now, as you can see, it says it right there. I can join, and it should have 100 player slots. And there I am up at the top. And here's my character. As you can see, the server still works. Now, keep in mind that the default port is set to 25565. So if you put in localhost or your IP address and don't put in a port, it should take you to your server. Now let's say 25565 is not working for you because something on your computer is already taking it up. Then that would, one, be weird, and two, you'd have to change that. So let's say you have to change that, come in here, and then change this. Now keep in mind you do have to port forward. I will do that with you guys sometime in the near future. But so once you're good there, I think that's about it that you would have to change in here is maximum players and the name right here, which is no big deal, I'd say. So I just do file, save if you change anything else. And then what you're going to want to do is, why is this still like that? I have this for a reason. Alright. But anyway, ignore that. Text documents are weird. But anyway, so we're going to go up here to plugins. And we're going to go through all these plugins later. Like I said, I've got World Edit, Vault, Essentials, Clear Lag, and Permissions EX pre-installed for you for 1.12. I will be going over how to get more plugins for 1.12 since 1.12 just came out. A lot of plugins will either be in development phases or have just 1.11 still. Some of which are even further back and like still 1.8 or whatever, the last official Bukkit version. But so if you're like me and you just join your own server, what I want to do is you're going to open up Permissions EX. That's the jar. That's why that's not working. My computer's trying to run the jar. So you're going to want to open up the folder named Permissions EX. Don't be a tard like me. So here's the config. This should just stay the same. Don't worry about this. Allow ops, I would keep that as false, so then if somebody force ops themselves, they get absolutely nothing. Then their name's read, and then you can cut them off right there. That way you can check and make sure that nobody's making themselves op. It's just an easy way, and you control with people and tell them that they're opt and change their username to red. That's always funny. Now, if you're like me and you don't close any of this stuff, it's still all open. But anyway, so close all that out. You don't need that if you're using Notepad++, which I would suggest getting. Now, I don't have anything set up for Notepad. I don't have Notepad++ in the description, but I probably should put that in there. So what you're gonna want to do is, this to me looks fine. There is essentials.tp, which I would remove that. Or actually, I would just change it to TPA, move out the way, TPA here. That's what I would set that to. So then people can teleport to and from each other with all that extra stuff. Here's VIP that I set up. I probably, if I were you, if somebody's buying VIP, I wouldn't give them game mode. That's a pretty bad idea. And then up here, we've got owner and stuff. Now, a lot of people see all the, wait a minute. That should be moderator. I don't know why it's still like that. So go through and check all this stuff. I'll teach you guys how to use this later. But anyway, so you're just gonna set yourself to you're gonna set that to moderator, obviously. if you're gonna have moderators, and then I would come down here and yeah, so right here, this is important that you read that. So Minecraft username here. So you need to make sure that you've already logged into your own server. So you just want to set this to yellow_storm. If that's what your username is, that's mine. So in case any of you want to impersonate me on your own server, you can always change your name to that. I probably will change my username soon because, yeah, reasons. But anyway, so just leave the permissions to that. And that makes you now the owner of your own server. Now, prefixes. Forget what L does, but E is a bright yellow. I don't want that. I want 4. It's red, just like the commental list, so yeah. That's why we're making it red. And save that. Oh, everything's... no wait, just moderator's yellow now. Alright, so you're gonna go ahead and close out of that. And now when you restart your server, you should be owner. And that's it, basically. For this, I will teach you guys how to use more plugins next time. Alright, so if we just wait for a moment, server should reopen soon. Now, I don't know my hexadecimal codes or... geez, I'm sure that's wrong. It's hexa something. But it's hexa something. It's like, I think it's hexadecimal. I'm pretty sure that's wrong though. But it's like a string of 6 numbers or letters, and if it's all F, it's white. Yeah, blah 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 blah. But anyway, once you learn how to do that yourself, you can change all that stuff. And as you can see in the bottom left, it just changed my thing to owner. Now we'll talk about the thing up top later and how to customize that as well, so that it shows ranks and such next to your name. But now let's say I just say hi in chat, it says owner next to my name now because I made myself owner. Now, that's about it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and we will be talking about how to port forward your Minecraft server. Now, I do not suggest Hamachi because I just have issues with it because I used to use it a really long time ago when it was really insecure, and I know all the terrible things that you can do with it because some guy did it to me when I was like 12. So yeah. You can use Hamachi if you want to. I might do a Hamachi tutorial if I get around to it. I'm sure there's one out there already on how to use Hamachi with a Minecraft server. But anyway guys, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.